Works for me.
Huh?
Hey, man. Pretty nice show in the Coliseum. You sure were impressive, Mr. Hero.
I don't know. You think so? I think we can do better than that.
No kidding. Maybe he just had weak opponents.
Yeah, whatever you say. It was just a fluke, okay?
Hey, don't get smart with us. We know your little secret.
That's sort of yours. It's not often you see a treasure like that. A blade like that with that kind of power. I'm impressed.
Anybody could have won with a sword like that, huh?
Why don't you get to the point?
Yeah, why don't we?
How about you hand that thing over? Just set it down and walk away. Unless you want to get hurt.
I get it. Plain old goons after my sword, huh? I guess they didn't notice the attacks I was using in the Coliseum. I didn't win that fight with the sword alone. These guys are the same, lusting for power beyond their means. Exactly the same. I knew it. Our very existence on an underdeveloped planet is dangerous interference. Look, this sword isn't nearly as powerful as you think. It's like a toy compared to antimatter.
What?
But I won't hand it over to someone who doesn't properly respect it. Got that?
Quit your babbling and give it over. Yeah.
You little bastard!
Who needs to pull a sword against a bunch of rank amateurs anyway?
You little...
Alright, that's it. You're gonna die, man!
Fighting off all three isn't going to be easy. Looks like I'm not getting out of this scot-free.
Well, well, fate connects us, boy.
You're...
Myuria Tianesis. Not that you need remember, of course.
No, thank you very much, Myuria. This is the second time you've saved me.
I don't know about the Cardianon, but you don't seem like the sort that would have trouble with mere hooligans.
Well,
But that's beside the point. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Look at them bad boys bounce.
I never imagined I'd run into you here, of all places. What luck.
And what is it you want to ask me?
I'm looking for someone.
Looking for someone?
Yes. And I thought you might have some idea of where I might find him. The man I seek was on a ship that looks much like yours.
What?
As I recall, he wore clothes much like yours as well. I believe he's an Earthling, just like you. An Earthling with red hair. And I tell you this, boy, he will die by my hand.
Crow? Why would you want to...
Oh? So it's Crow, is it? The name of the man I'm going to kill. Tell me, boy, where can I find him?
I don't know, and I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Your eyes were so lifeless when you fought those thugs. Who would have guessed they could show such fire? But I honestly wonder, would you still look at me that way if you knew what the red-haired man did to me?
What did Crow do to you?
He killed my beloved. That wretched man destroyed my life.
Nonsense.
What makes you so sure, boy?
Because Crow's my best friend! Look, may not be able to believe in myself right now, but I still believe in Crow. Crow would never do anything to hurt anyone. He's incapable of it.
I don't understand you. You believe in that man more than you believe in yourself? What are you saying?
Not just him. All of my friends. Right now, they're all I have to believe in.
No matter what you say, boy, I can only believe what I've seen with my own eyes. I despise the red-haired man, and I will exact my revenge on him.
Myuria!
Once my business on this planet is finished, I think I'll have to follow you. If you believe in this man so much, boy, then I have no doubt you'll eventually lead me to him.
Confident class act.
Edge! Bad news!
At this hour? What is it?
It's Sarah! She's like disappeared!
Oh, so Sarah's... What? What in the...
It wasn't me, really. I mean, sure, sometimes I may drool a little, but still.
Mary,
How about you, Reimi? Are you feeling better?
Yes, I'll be fine. I'm more worried about Sarah right now.
Sari. She got kidnapped.
Forgive me. I should have had my anti-personnel sensors activated.
It's okay. Everyone was tired yesterday.
Speaking of everyone, where's FaZe?
He's out gathering information.
Good question, actually.
I suspect this involves the men who assaulted Miss Sarah.
Bacchus's instincts would seem to be accurate.
Did you find something?
Yes. The man who found this feather claims to have witnessed several people carrying Sarah away late last night. From his description, the perpetrators sound exactly like the men from last time.
What?
Reimi has recovered, but final authority now lies with you, Edge.
Oh. We have to find Sarah. She's one of us now.
Alright.
Huh? Nobody's around.
I'm going to look inside the tents. We owe these people so much. The least we could do is say hello. Is anybody here? Huh? Lemel?
Nobody's here, Kay.
It appears they've all stepped out. We'll have to bid them a visit another time.
That's too bad. I wanted one of those cloaks too. You look dumb in it, but it would look good on me, Kay.
You really never stop, do you?
Maybe now I can be of some help to everyone. Now's the time to strike.
For a battle, rather an anticlimactic affair.
Now's the time to strike.
Eat this!
For a battle, rather an anticlimactic. Distance secure.
Now's the time to strike.
For a battle, rather an anticlimactic affair.
Oh, I actually found a full lobby on the Ascension map. This should be good.
Sounds promising.
Yeah. But so the reason why she called me though was because one of our buddies lost his phone in
the girl from before you told me about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She fucking he lost his phone in her car and shit, and she called him, or he called her from his other phone and was like, "Hey, I need my phone back."
Hey, one of those rare scenarios where it pays to have a backup phone. Not a lot of people have that luxury.
Well, fucking she was like, "Hey, is Victor there with you by chance?" I'm like, "No." fucking, he's already home. And she was like, okay, well, he just fucking called me from some point. I was like, oh. Fucking, he pinged the phone the first time, right? Like, tracked his location, and it tracked to my house. And I was like, I didn't see you with your phone at all today. You had your little Wi-Fi runner the whole damn time. So I know that you didn't lose your shit at my house. And then he fucking pinged it again, and it pinged up on like 27th and some fucking shit. And he was like, the fucking, I looked at it and I was like, I don't know where that's at, bud. And yeah, that's when he made the phone call and shit. I didn't recognize the address, but he did, I guess.
I'm debating if I want to get into Injustice 2.
Rick James.
You trying to get the what?
I'm debating if I want to get into Injustice 2.
You can. There are people to play with that can help teach you the basis on the game. I can also help teach you the basis on the game depending upon the character that you're going into, or the player, well, character that you're playing. I can also point out the easier characters to play, that are more fundamentally friendly and beginner friendly.
Play Bane.
He's not really beginner friendly, but he's not hard. Like, if you get a grasp of the buttons and you know how to just do buttons and strike throw mix, you're good. Because he's your basic strike throw character. You'd have to play it. You have to play it for a bit in order to see like what character really works for you and how you like to play. Because you got your rush downs over there. You got your you have like the 1 or 2 grapplers, and you got zoners. It's the platform for Injustice 2 is predominantly zoning, as opposed to Injustice 1 where it's predominantly rush down. So you could still do them both. It's just the platform encourages you to want to zone when it's convenient. So if you do, which ideally you would want to do when you get the life lead to some degree anyways.
I have played Black Canary, but I'm not sure if she
is not beginner friendly.
Oh, she's not?
No, with her, if you picked her up, that's good. Just with her, to learn to be efficient with her, you have to be okay with not having your turn most of the match. But when you do get your turn, you get to set up massively. Because her thing is that the point of her play is for the opponent to always make the first move, not her.
Wonderful. I'm so glad everyone's safe.
How good is Poison Ivy?
Poison Ivy is a rushdown set play hybrid. If you can, she has decent buttons, but her set play with Bob is what you really want to try and focus on. That way, you know how to get your setups, and you can also lead to her suboptimal damage. The best person that can help you out with that is one of the dudes in the Revival Discord I've been pushing to try and get him to get his top placements more if he can stop getting into Apex. His name is Jack Frost 17. He's the Shujin Poison Ivy player over there. He's the best Poison Ivy player on PlayStation, basically.
But I do like set play characters, so trying to see. I'll try out.
Yeah, try yeah, if you want like beginner friendly characters you want to look into, you could do Flash or Batman or Superman you could do. You can also do Catwoman. You can do the Flash and or Green Lantern. Harley Quinn kind of sort of you can too.
I can play with Harley Quinn. I mess with Harley Quinn a lot, so.
Okay, Quinn's another good choice, I feel. Yeah, it's had a PvP mode for years.
They all did.
All of them did. Dark of the Moon, Revenge of the Fallen, War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron. The only one that did not was Rise of the Darkspark. That was just PvP. PS3, and then it was ported to PS4. Very. You'll be able to download it anymore, but you can still find the PS3 version of it.
Isn't this?
Yes, it would certainly seem to be one of Sarah's
PS4 version is one of the ones that they took off the store when they originally shut down the servers.
Sarah must be here.
PS3 version, you can still find the servers. You'd have to get in through a separate IP address, which people from PC were able to make originally on PC, and then they were able to reconstruct the IP address universally for all the consoles. There was one dude that really went overtime in trying to make a huge Transformers restoration project once he was actually able to understand the coding of the video game. Yeah, man made it happen.
Do you think these statues are the ones Sarah was talking about? The Mua? You know, the ones that she said look like you and me?
The Mua, huh? The race whose genes we were supposedly implanted with.
I see.
So
They
Catwoman
indeed evoke
and
images, in a way. But more than you two, I'd say they resemble Earthlings in general.
and Poison
That's more
Ivy.
impressive.
So those are like the two players you
The
know
Mua
right
have
now.
existed on both Earth and Roak, so far apart in space. What were they?
Whoops. Oh.
It's so strange. Even though their genes live inside me.
Reimi.
Hey, everyone, come here, okay?
Yeah, that's a free update.
On what? On what?
I've been doing good, working and surviving. Currently playing
On
some
what?
Mass, still doing some dual
He
scope.
says,
How's the
Where
dual
is
scope?
Over in that direction. I caught Sarah's scent.
"Yeah, I'll be back,
But
my
it's a dead
friend.
end.
My friend spent me fights."
Not gonna be that easy, I guess.
This is like so deflating.
Well then, what shall we do now? There seems to be little point in remaining here.
Alright, I think I'm gonna get
I
off.
wonder if Sarah's even here.
Alright, man, have a good one ahead.
I know it.
Alright, you have a good one, dude.
Positive she's here.
Eureka!
What is it, Mary?
I just had a revelation. When you're stuck like this, there's only one solution. Ask for help.
Ask? Ask who?
Understand.
Who else? Lady Elena and Tropp, of course.
Lady Elena?
You mean Sarah's fortune teller acquaintance?
Lady Elena probably knows everything.
Where he would be at, but he's a DLC character, so I imagine he probably wouldn't be too far off.
Maiden.
Isn't that just from some fairy tale you read?
Okay, I got you, man.
Come on. Sarah said she was going to see Lady Elena too. She must know something.
I want to go too. It sounds fun, Kay?
What's the plan, Edge?
Let's go. It's better than standing around.
What proof do we have this Elena can be trusted?
How are we getting to Tropp, though?
Sarah said it herself. People who've lost their way go to see her. We may not have any proof, but I want to trust Sarah.
Now's the time to strike.
Age kind of.
Is something wrong? Did something happen? What's he up to?
O righteous flock of wandering souls, give pause and lend me your ears. The advent of our long-awaited hour of salvation is at hand. Yea, he who shall save our wretched, iniquitous souls, the Supreme Being, the Almighty Lord, Asmodeus. His resurrection is nigh.
Asmodeus, you people, you can't be.
Church of Sidney. The Archfiend cult?
Indeed, we are the Church of Sidney. But I ask you, what reason is there for you to be worried? It is Asmodeus who shall deliver this world unto salvation. Avert your eyes from false peace, and witness the truth of this world. If you would do but that, you shall surely begin to see. Your beloved families, friends, and neighbors blighted, becoming as cold stone, trapped within the clutches of darkness and pain forevermore. The remedy that would cure us all is monopolized by the ruling elite and does not reach the hands of the common man. That is unjust. Would you not agree with me?
He has a point.
Yes, my friends. This world of ours walks the wrong path. The virtuous and chaste writhe in agony throughout the land, while the wretched and shameless fill the vessels of their desire. But there is one who would consume this miserable world in his flames of purification. Yea, none other than the magnificent Asmodeus.
This Asmodeus might actually be a pretty nice guy.
Wait, the Archfiend is going to burn down the entire world, right? Wouldn't we burn to death right along with it?
Yes, it is precisely as you say. Asmodeus will consume the world with his flames, and we along with it.
But then we'd all die. What good would that be?
Indeed, then, shall we not all burn together?
What?
By accepting Asmodeus as your savior, you shall receive his divine mercy. His destruction of this ugly, wretched world is merely a gateway to the beautiful new one that he will create. Within that new world, Asmodeus's followers, we shall be granted eternal happiness. We must but love the Almighty Lord unconditionally, so that we may be bathed in the light of his divine love in return. The pain of being consumed in his flames of purification will last but an instant, but the happiness granted in his new world will be eternal. I say to you again, eternal!
Man's crazy.
So this is Sidneism, the cult of the Archfiend. They are clearly not to be taken lightly.
He speaks with such conviction. I wouldn't be surprised if he gained a lot of new followers here. Of course, as we all know, everything that comes out of his mouth is absolute nonsense.
Indeed. These people have stopped receiving medicine only because shipments of raw materials have been stymied.
And we must not forget whoever was behind the Bandit Edge defeated, attempting to halt the remedy's distribution. But of course, the Royal Knights are dealing with that matter. And in any event, this Archfiend doesn't exist. Sooner or later, people like him will disappear.
Huh.
Something wrong?
No, I was just thinking. I was wondering what will happen to his followers when their leader does disappear. It's none of our business. Let's go.
Another good point in some sense. What would happen to them per se? The everlasting bucket. We're in Tropp, aren't we?